guys must just fucking hate watching the NFL. It's so overproduced, and there's more corporate bullshit advertising than there is actual sport there. You strip all of that away. Yeah. That game sucks. I hope you join me for this whole video. It would be really cool to see people watch this all the way through and enjoy it with me. I have never seen a full rugby game in my life, let alone a game of rugby sevens. Yes, I did say sevens to all you folks that want to tell me this isn't rugby like you did on my first video. I felt so stupid. So we're going to give it a shot. This is Canada versus New Zealand. Fairly recent game. The Black Ferns, I believe. So without further ado, let's check it out. Rugby sevens, women, Canada, New Zealand. Let's go.
A baby photo to the guessing game.
Oh, come on.
I did, and unfortunately that was one of those really old photos that was black and white and a little bit brown, so they picked it out really.
I hate it when they do this in sports. I hate it when they do this. Like, get the interview over before the game starts. Come on.
Off the kickoff ball straight away with Canada, and Georgia Miller finds herself on defensive duties immediately. Top for steals on the series this year, the young flyer. She does it on both sides of the ball.
That was a nice pass. Wow, right off the bat, huh? Wow. A little, that was a nice pass.
Lovely little wraparound play. The offload in the tackle.
How big is that ball? Is it the same length and diameter as a? It looks about the size. Well, that's a big ball. Looks about the same diameter as a Canadian football. Certainly looks longer. Actually, maybe the diameter is bigger too. That's a big looking. That's a big ball. Anyone know the dimensions on a official rugby ball?
Well, what an upset that would be. Not only would Canada bump New Zealand down and out from the semi-final spots ahead of the final round of fixtures, but it would be a snapping of a 27-game streak.
27 games in a row?
The Black Ferns since
chance on the restart.
So the ball with the world's number
Oh,
one side.
tried that pass over the head for that little tip. Didn't work. Still recovered, though.
Who is jinking and stepping. Look at
Wow,
him
there's...
defeating half of Canada en route to popping the ball out.
Wow, there is so much room out there.
They have got glitter in
My God, there's so much room.
footwork is scintillating. King
Man, I thought that regular rugby would be exhausting. This is insane. That, I mean, I can now see why the halves are so short. That makes perfect sense. See, in hockey, in the NHL regular season anyway, when games go to overtime, 5 minutes, regular 5-on-5 play.
A terrific opening period of play.
And games were very rarely decided in overtime. You had a lot of ties. And then a few years ago, they went to 3-on-3. Suddenly, there's a lot more ice out there.
Played ahead to Nyes. Here's a 2-on-1 with Riley. Matthew Nyes. Riley stopped by Vasilevsky. And another chance. Matthews dives. Scores.
Which is what this reminds me of. Yeah, this sevens is very interesting. Short games.
Oh, literally, she ticks every box. She is the
That was
heart of
nice.
this sevens team.
Nice.
But she'll never admit it. She's
I love it when they set up those patterns. Like 1, 2, 3, pass back, pass back, pass back. Oh, wow, right out of the middle. So she can just get up. That's...
And they have really come to play. Williams thinks she might have spied a little bit of a gap, but the door is slammed shut by Miller.
So in union, regular rugby rules, the only way to get the ball is to take it, right? Or get a try scored on you, where in which case the ball would change hands. Oh, there's so much room. Look at that lineup across those lateral field lines. I have a feeling these games are pretty high scoring. These teams, well, at least these two sevens teams go. And I imagine this is the same on the men's side. This is They're not that big. They're the strong girls, but I mean, I would imagine the men's team's the same way. You don't have those. You don't have any giants on the team because everyone has to be moving so quick, so often, for so long. That's a cool ball. You can just really see where the American and Canadian football came from. You know, they just made it more adaptable to throwing. Canadian football is different than an American football as well. Canadian football is fatter. It's a bigger ball.
New Zealand will face the Eagles and Canada, Great Britain. Flirting with the touchline there was Crosley, who did wonderfully to place that back infield. Apps on to Daniels now.
Gonna pass down.
So much youth and talent in this Canadian side, but it's one of the experienced heads there.
And it's just a matter of time till a gap opens up wide enough so someone can make a run for it, right? There's got to be a lot of right through rushes, right? Like this, like this. Nice. Now she just tackled her own player out of there. What the hell happened there? Okay, what happened there? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? Okay, I got to take that back. I got to see it. What'd I miss? There's probably you guys. Know there's some of you out there just fucking laughing at me. I know it. Wow. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. So she gets taken down, and that the second Canadian girl comes in, and looks like she's. I mean, obviously she was gunning for the other girl, or was she? Like, I don't. Maybe explain that to me. Was there a strategy about her hitting, her own player? Was she trying to push both of them forward of the ball so she could recover it? Again, remember, this is the first full game of rugby of any kind that I have watched. I've watched some pretty big chunks of some, but I've never watched a full game of anything. And so I figured I'd start with the shortest version of it. So if the rules are the same, please explain that to me.
No, you ran away with the ball and then threw it away.
Oh, and it gets worse for New Zealand.
Ran away with the ball and then threw it away.
Here, please.
Georgia Miller getting sent to the bin.
Hopefully they show a replay here.
Throwing the ball away, number 88.
They had so much time to show a replay. Oh, shitty. One of the good things about overproduced movie Hollywood style fucking sports that you get here in North America, that watching the NFL must make you guys sick. There is time for some decent replays when you really want to see them too. I wanted to see what happened there, so that's kind of disappointing. They had plenty of time there to show a quick instant replay, even in a short game like this. So let's go. I might be talking about something that was really obvious to all the rest of you, so I might just be looking stupid. There might be 1,000 of you out there going, yeah, why would they fucking replay that? That's obvious. This dummy. All right.
27 tries on them over the course of this season.
Thanks, man.
Something quite special is happening, but it's not done yet.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how short this fucking game is. Where are we at? Where's the fucking clock? 41 seconds half. It's almost over. Oh my God. This is really cool. Like, this is a really digestible piece of, it'd be like if NHL players played 3-on-3 against each other for, say, 3 5-minute periods. That would be neat. You could get a game of that in a half an hour. Or close to it. Yeah, this sevens is cool. This is cool. I understand that it's going to have a completely different profile than Union or League for that matter. But to see players go through the motions and go through the rules, it's a nice way to acclimatize myself to the game, I think.
Daniels with the signal, with the ball, with the duties of getting us back underway. Surely there's not a fourth in this Canada outfit.
Oh yeah, you're 20 seconds, so about half a minute left in the first half. So they're going to slow it down a little bit like in American football and run that clock off. Yeah, I got it. Makes sense. Totally makes sense. There's fucking 30 seconds left. Nothing's fucking happening. Get the extra rest. Totally see that. Again, I'm assuming that's the that's what I'm reading there. How long is the halftime anyway? In all versions, league, union, sevens. Answer me that.
21, the deficit they will need to gobble up if they're to prevent Canada getting.
And are there rules for
victory here in the second round of the women's championship?
Substitutions?
It's a looping pass.
Can you do that in rugby like you can in soccer? There's substitutions.
Hits her foot,
Oh, nice.
oh my words.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice the fucking score.
Well, Kiara Wardley
23.
found herself
Okay.
with open prairie before her and a ball
So,
she was not expecting in the slightest,
8-16.
but it's 26 points now.
24.
Well, sometimes they say,
What's the
don't
score?
they, it's
20.
the luck of the bounce of the ball.
All right.
And you can't get much luckier than that. But equally, it's from the defense that
Yeah, I can
Canada
see this
putting
being
on
pretty
the
high
pressure.
scoring, right?
Oh, that sums up a lot of New
And
Zealand
you only have,
players.
oh god, going into that second half, you got what? What are they here? 7 minutes?
Time off, please.
This is a side who put 49 points on Great Britain.
I started
yesterday, who have
a
won
minute
4
or so
straight
into the video because I wanted to have a kind of a blank reference.
and to have just been the dominant force
She get
in the
smashed?
sport
Off we go, please.
for months
Thank
now.
you.
That reminds me of my
2016, the last time that Liv
women's
Axel
rugby
side
video that I just put out, my last one.
the Black
The
Ferns,
the girl that opened it, what
27
was her name?
straight matches. And here's what that would do
What was her name?
to
Price?
the
No.
championship 4A.
Anyway, blonde girl had her
That's a
nose
split
just
second.
busted open, marching across the field. Everyone told me who she was. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head. Apparently, she's a very that kind of made her very popular.
Time is clearly on. Can we make sure that the time comes on, please? So, time on.
Are the refs constantly broadcasting? Because they're obviously always mic'd up. So the Nigel Owens videos, there was some great content there. There was some great interactions and moments that are very cool that you wouldn't get in my sport. Or not nearly as often.
Some possession, and now at last they have some. They also have 7 women on the field because Georgia Miller is back with us. So it's a level playing field personnel-wise as Woodman Whitcliffe. That's scintillating.
Yeah, I have a feeling that when I watch a men's game, and I'm going to right after this, that the men are all of similar stature.
Absolutely pinpoint, as is the ball in field.
Wow. Well, that was a nice little move.
And she has done it so many clutch moments this year.
Oh, she's going right up the middle. Oh, man, that was so close.
King up and out. Tory Lane now onto that far touchline to Waka
What a cool fucking game. I just fucking love rugby. This is
and Stacey Waka.
not even fast becoming anymore. This is my top 3 favorite sports now. I think it's displaced tennis as my 3rd favorite sport.
Black Ferns to hit the big fat century.
Just gonna move her out your way, okay?
Actually, for the amount that I would watch it, I would say my 2nd favorite.
Or remember, but
Hockey's always number 1 for me, but
special individual.
MMA was always number 2 for like ever. And this is
There's the famous smile.
it's not there yet, but God, I'm ever loving this game. I think I need to identify with something to really get that passion, like identify with a team or a national. Obviously, my Canadian, I'd cheer for the Canadians, but I like to pick a team globally, you know. And I don't want to be obvious about it. What should I pick as my team? Because I have no allegiance to anywhere. Like, what do I do? Is there a team in Liverpool? I mean, that's where my mom's from. I don't know, man. Like,
Time on, please.
They found themselves down by so much and without even
how can I pick a team? Because I got to pick one team to follow. Otherwise, I'm not going to associate with anything. But how many leagues are there? Do I have to pick a team here, and a team here, where they're all? It's like soccer, where you have all these different leagues all over the world that are all pro. That's what's something that's actually very simplistic about hockey is that there's one league. I mean, as far as oh wow, she went right around. Yeah, these I can see these New Zealanders having. I think you Kiwis are a lot like Canadians when it comes to hockey. one thing I've always said that I think separates great sports from sports are those sports that have a code. Anybody who is in a sport that has a code needs no explanation. I think rugby's got a code. I think I'm getting to that now. Am I right?
The Black Ferns just beginning to wonder if they could do what had seemed impossible.
Well, if anyone could do it, it'll be the Black Ferns, wouldn't it? And Key, she gets that ball under the post, so the conversion's taken quickly. They're already set and ready to go again.
If you were making a cup of
This
tea,
game would
you
be
had something else
fucking
on the
exhausting.
screen. If you were doing anything, then just stop. There's 3 minutes left on this. It's going to be an absolute
Oh my God, there's already only 3 minutes left. Wow, it goes so fast.
Black Ferns are desperate to get it back because they will absolutely view 14 points as surmountable. Wardley, the last Canadian to get a score, finds Apps.
Whoa, she got put down 26-12. I mean, I'm thinking it's pretty much over at this point, other than an abject failure. Oh, was that legal? That almost looked like an elbow there. Yep. For what? Penalty for what? Was I right? Elbow? Oh, so 12, 13, 14. So it's 5 points for a try.
Georgia Miller working so hard in defense there, making hits.
Yeah, she's fucking went right for it. God. These chicks are aggressive. It's fucking cool.
Now, above anything else, secure this ball and just keep it. Go edge to edge, just keep the ball.
Thought the camera was covered for a second.
Keep the ball. Well,
not like that.
Messi off the restart. Waka was the first there. Options now. New Zealand bodies in motion as King with the little netball pass finds Felix Othamun's knocked that one forward.
Oh, she almost. Oh.
Just be enough for the women in red.
Wow. Forward scrum.
Pressure telling.
Oh, his nervy
I wish I could hear his mic over the commentator.
Okay. Time off. 83. Here we are. Oh, we come, please.
What she got in her nose? Oh, she got. Oh, that's right. She got hit.
Time on.
So it's same message
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Nothing too
The ball
extreme
check.
here.
She was
You don't want
bleeding.
any disconnects, so it's important you
Oh,
don't
fucking girls! Wow.
keep
I
the
have so much
ball.
respect. I have so much fucking respect for these
They've gotta
girls.
seal the ball, they've gotta keep ball.
Fucking awesome.
Daniels now, the 21-year-old
It's a fucking badass sport, and they don't hold back at all. They go fucking just as hard as any fucking game with men that I've seen. They got some fucking serious skill too, and toughness. If these girls were born in Canada, they'd all be playing. They'd all be playing hockey. They'd all be hockey players. With the kind of skills they have for this sport, if they someone like this grew up in Canada with that coordination and that pre-planning ability that great sports are made of, all these girls would be playing hockey. And any girl who plays hockey in Canada, if they'd grown up in New Zealand, because of the way their mind works, they would have been playing rugby for sure. 100%. Everything that I'm loving about rugby is it's checking off all the boxes of all the things I love about hockey. They parallel totally. Plus the code. I'm back. I fucking rambled again. I still didn't see what happened. I'll keep that for when I get a few members. If somebody join up for a membership too, if you can afford it. If you can't, just liking and subscribe works awesome. But anybody who wants to get a membership, I'm going to start adding stuff on there. I'm going to be putting in some behinds. When I do some of these videos, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it again. So when I do these videos sometimes, I hope I'm not losing viewers doing this. But seriously, guys, sometimes it's funny. I don't know. If you enjoy this, I think you'd enjoy watching me fuck up. So
just need to eat away at the time remaining. 9 points still the difference. Hogan Rochester up and on to Daniels and back over the ball again. Really taking their time with this.
My God, that time disappears so fast.
Corrigan does exactly that.
My God.
For company.
It's over. Oh, it's
See the way of New Zealand. Look at all the
is that
options.
penalty time?
Oh, but it's a fourth handling
Injury.
error from the Black Ferns.
What'd I miss?
It's the result of the weekend. It's one of the results of Canadian Sevens
Wow, that girl's
history.
crying. That's fucking
They have
awesome.
snapped. They have decimated
Passion.
a streak that was
Look at that tough
27
girl. That's awesome.
matches long against the world's best sides. The tears are flowing, the emotions of fever pitch. Just look at what it
That's
means
really
to them.
cool.
Canada have
Yay,
slain
Canada!
a giant. And they have withstood an almighty comeback in the process.
Wow.
What a game.
So this is obviously a huge upset.
What a moment for Canada women. 26 points to 17 over the number 1.
So yeah, there you go. Rugby sevens, women's. I was very impressed. That was really awesome. May you always find water and shade, every one of you. I'm glad you're still here watching, and I'll see you on the next one.